Hey guys, what's up? Hi, I'm here to talk to you guys about My Hero Academia, which is on chapter 335. I heard a lot of things right now, especially the way how it ended. I'm really freaked out and shocked right now. Please, of all life given to me, if this is really happening, I don't know what to do. I was worried about myself wanting to throw my phone or want to break something so badly right now because of what's been going on. But if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that Izuku asked All Might, so what about Shigaraki? Did he take any damage? And All Might tells all of Class 1A about from the battle data that Americans had analyzed. We can deduce that the stolen quirk New Order is akin to poison for Shigaraki and is destroying him from within. It is impossible to tell how many more quirks he currently has, but it's clear that a considerable stockpile of them has been destroyed. And Jiro's like, now we have an opening. Even Momo finishes a sentence. And we have to it that that All Might tells him right now we are continuing to prioritize the safety of the general public. The surviving heroes are making haste to search for and rescue any remaining people. However, it is also hard to predict the actions of All for One, especially when he is badly wounded. It doesn't matter if we find him or not. An all-out war is inevitable. Anyways, although I told all of you to not hastily make your moves, Shigaraki Tomura is by far our greatest enemy, along with All for One's real body. The insane villain Dabi, whose firepower rivals Endeavor, the troublesome little girl Himiko Toga, the remaining 6 near high ends too, and finally the remnants of the Paranomia Liberation Front. So pretty much All Might's been telling all these guys what's been going on and what's going to be happening, And the ones we need to capture now are not All for One, but rather the escaped prisoners running amok under his command. And so Shoji's that's probably isn't all of them either, right? And All Might's yeah, the threats are sure to increase regardless. However, on our side, we have lost more than half our heroes from the last battle. I'm hesitant to say this, but it is because of Star falling in battle that we had this chance in the first place. Make use of it to grow strongly, even only a little. For now, we must protect ourselves and those we hold dear, And Bakugo's saying, we've been doing that for ages already, And Uraraka says, since All Might was always out with Deku-kun, he's only been here for moments before. He was only here for mere moments before leaving again, And Ojiro's ever since the Gunga Mountain and Jaku Hospital battle, we have continued our training with the Pussycats, And well, as much as we could in here anyway. And Mina's why are you suiting up anyway? And Tokiyama's we all share the same intention to fight alongside Midoriya until Shigaraki is stopped. And Ashido's yeah, you're right. And Midoriya's well then, Kachan wanted to practice with me. He said, I'll make sure you master one for all. And he says, huh? I didn't say anything like that. Did your eardrums get shredded during your little escape? and freaking whatchamacallit, Sato's all that character development, yet he still hasn't changed. And Kachan's I just want to test out my new technique cluster, If it's effective against someone who wields one for all, then it's damn obvious it can be used against All for One and Shigaraki too. Even Todoroki thinks about himself that he needs to improve, And Kirishima's well, make sure that you use it on me heaps too, He's getting himself regulated to this class sandbag now, and Kirishima's hey, I gotta get way harder now. We have to carry on the Will of Stars and Stripes. I'm going to country yard. Who's it? Courtyard. Who's in? My darling star, I'll never forget Shigaraki for this. She's everyone's star, And All Might remembering about these kids, how they came in a long time ago from UA, He says the fragile little eggs from that day have brilliantly hatched. Undeterred by any storm, now they spread their hopeful wings. All for One, you have done something very foolish. Even the greatest villains makes mistakes. I know that Class 1A is strong, All for One. Then we get to see a scene where we get to see Toga, Spinner, and many others, and we see Shigaraki screaming and heaving in pain right now. And we had to All for One says, you'll be fine, other me. Calm down. Our quirk factor is damaged and is no working condition. As long as we beat our time, we'll be able to use our quirks again. And Shigaraki screams, I'll kill you, I hate you. As long as one person remembers All Might, this hatred will never cease to exist, Even All For One thinking in his mind, our consciousness is fused. I hear you loud and clear. And that violent rage, I share that hatred with you, Tomura. It'll be fine. Although we weren't able to steal New Order, we removed our greatest obstacle. Take it slow. It's never a good idea to stick to a single plan. And we had to All For One talks to Toya-kun, or Toya Todoroki or Dabi, and he ends up saying, although everything was carefully prepared, we must wait a little longer. And Toya is like, nope, I'm so done with all this. I couldn't stand the sight of my father flying all nonchalantly like that today. And All For One tells Toya, although I understand very much that you and I are very much alike, there's one crucial difference. Listen closely. A person like me has only one goal firmly in his mind, but plans out many, many routes to get there. Strictly speaking, they are all routes to use only in times of emergency. Over years, decades, I have done was to ensure that every single route converges to my goal. I'll leave him with you until my body is perfected. Meanwhile, Midoriya Izuku has returned to a fortified UA, but you see, Toyo-kun, therein lies the difference between you and me. I have a lot of friends, and the message ends off with a shocking reveal. Is the traitor really H and color spread next week? And it shows a person invisible and has gloves on, which apparently is scary and shocking because I was spoiled. I think I was spoiled a bit here and there, but I did not want to believe it. I didn't want to think about it. I thought it might be someone else, but looking at that person right now, it might be a possibility. It might be someone from Class 1A. And I swear to life given to me, if it's that person, which I think it's a 99.99% chance it is going to be, I'm really going to flip. Because when I think about this person, and if it's really her, and I'm not going to say the name because I'm pretty sure you guys could give a guess, and I'm pretty sure all of us is already 99.9% possibly correct on this. But honestly though, I didn't want to believe it. I tried to deny it, but I guess as the author will go on, depending on the situation, it was going to be revealed like that anyway. Anyways, it looks like all of Class 1A is there except Toru Hagakure. You guys know what I'm getting at here. I don't know how, if she is connected to All For One, I question how did he meet her or how did she meet him? Maybe there's a struck of a deal on this or something. I don't know. But one thing's for certain, I'm really going to flip if it's that person alone. But it's already hinted at too many times. I didn't want to believe it. But whatever. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.